How's it going, FitNerdz? Week 2, built like a badass review. Let's see here. This week was definitely a lot better than the first week. Not to say that the workout was easier, but my body, finally got a little more adjusted to the workout. I'm switching some stuff here. Here we go. And yeah, week 1, I had just came off a week-long vacation, and probably the longest I've gone in months, maybe a year or two of not lifting weights. So coming back, full blast into this new workout, just kind of took a toll on my body. I was definitely struggling by about Wednesday, Thursday. I hit a wall. And especially the way the workouts are set up, it's like I said in my last week review, it's a day 1, a day 2, and a day 3. So it's really only supposed to be a 3-day-a-week workout. But me being someone that likes to work out close to every day, switch it up a little bit. So yeah, so this week, yeah, definitely a lot better. Obviously still hard, but physically my body was able to recover a lot better, and each workout wasn't as difficult going into as it was week 1. For this week, we did 75%, 80%, and 85% of our 1 RM. So we jacked up the intensity a little bit, and the program also called for obviously a few more reps on some things because you are going at a higher intensity. So 75, 80, 85% on bench press and deadlift or squat. Like I said, this is only supposed to be a 3-day workout for a week, like over a week. And day 2 lower body is either a deadlift or a squat. Yeah, let's just split that up, and now I have 2 lower body days. I have on Tuesdays, which is when I do my day 2, I'll do a deadlift workout, and then I'll do my regular day 3 on Wednesday, upper body day, and then Thursday I will do the same exact lower body day. Like everything stays the same, except I plug out deadlift and I plug in squats. Same percentages, same thing. I felt weird not being able to having to pick one or the other when I love doing both. So that's what I decided to do. Whether it's good for my body or not, whatever. Last week went fine. Went pretty good. I got all the reps on every set, so I didn't really have too much trouble with that. But week 2, it's they kind of keep the weight the same for the most part. I can tell that like the way the program's set up, I kind of looked ahead. This first week too, like first week, second week, and third week is kind of like for the average person who doesn't work out all the time. So like there's some things that I was just like I looked at and I was like, okay, that's way too easy for me to do. So obviously I do a lot of altering. Like for example, on the first workout on a day 2 workout is dumbbell squat jumps, and whether they want aim that more to be like a warm up or what, it's really easy weight. It's at 10 pounds in each arm, so I grab 40s, 45s, depending on what day it is too. Like on my deadlift days, I usually do the dumbbell squat jumps a little heavier. I made the mistake of doing that on week 1 on the day I squatted, and my squat was rough. Whereas last week I did only like 20 pounds on the dumbbell squat jumps, and back squatting was fine. I was able to get parallel, got deep in my squats, and I was able to get every rep without really too much of a problem. But last week, this program calls for a 1-mile run, and D1 Sports where I work we have a 50-yard turf field. So what I do is I just run back and forth, back and forth. I did the math, and it's like 18, 19 down and backs equals 1 mile. But I do that. I try to do that at least once a week, but I don't really like it. I'm not much of a treadmill person. I don't really like running in place. But I've done that a few times. I'll just grab a bunch of cones, and every time I come down and back, I'll just throw 1 cone because I have awful memory when it comes to like keeping count of which one I'm on. So that kind of worked out. But last week was also testing week at D1, and we had to do the beep test, which is down and back. It's 20 meters down and back, and you have a beep, and it'll give you a halfway point, and then you'll hear like the ending beeps, and you have to make it back to your starting line before the final beat comes on. So it's a good way to measure your cardiovascular system, where you're at conditioning wise. So I did that week 1. I got to like level 20, I think. Yeah, level 20 is where I gave out, which wasn't that great, but considering I do close to no cardio in the past few months, I'll take it. Whatever. That was good for me. But so now what I'm going to be doing instead of doing these time mile runs is, I'll do them at least once a week. But on the other days that I lift, I'll just do some kind of interval speed training, some running, but not a consistent steady state cardio because I don't like that. But also with the beep test, I plan on doing it every 4 weeks, see if I can hopefully by the end break 30, which I'm pretty dedicated to this program. It's something new, it's something fresh. I have no problem putting 100% effort into it. But having said that, that's kind of the cardio portion of the program, which is something that I have been lacking in my program because I was going for size. But I figured I want to get a little more active, a little more athletic looking, and I definitely want to get stronger. So, so get all my lifts up because it's something that I've been trying to work on. Let's see what else we got here. Some things I have to kind of like play with, like alter, like for example, the any kind of machine stuff. Here at D1 Sports Training, since we're a training facility, we're not like your typical gym that just has all these machines. We really wouldn't like training athletes with those. So instead of machines, we have like a cable machine, and with that, I have to get kind of creative. Like for example, front lat pull downs. We don't have a giant lat pull down machine. We can just pull it down. So we can like hang up resistance bands on the pull up bars, and I'll just get a barbell, stick it between there, and just pull it down, and just play with it like different stuff like that. Just trying to mimic the same motions and hitting the same muscles, but it's just a way of just kind of freestyling it. If you don't have what you need, then it's definitely not like you can't do the exercise. You can still do similar things to mimic what they're trying to hit with that exercise. Also with the what else is another one? Seated overhand cable rows. That's like a staple in most gyms, and we don't have that. We have like a cable, like a cross cable machine or whatever. So I just drop one down, load up all the way, and then when it's at the bottom, grab a resistance band, wrap it around the machine, hook it on, just to get that extra weight resisted on there. And it makes it harder for at the top too, so you get like a nice squeeze there. But even with that, I'm like stacking up 45 plates so I can get far enough away from the machine without flying forward. But I mean, definitely you can get creative with this. It's not like if you don't have a machine at your gym or wherever you're at doing this that you can't do it. You can still find plenty of ways to mimic what exactly they're trying to get going, what muscle they're trying to hit at that certain exercise. But as for that, week 2 definitely felt a lot better than week 1. Everything went great. Barbell complex though, that still kind of kicked my ass. That's the deadlift, spin over rows, hang cleans, push press, back squat, 10 each reps, back to back to back. This time they amped it up and added an extra set. So it was 3 sets, and you only had a 90-second rest between. So definitely something my body's not used to. I've been hitting it up for the past few months, just like 10 reps, 12 reps, 15 reps, and just like taking my time because it's not really, there's no point in rushing when you're trying to do that. So barbell complex, awesome. I love it. Like I like having that like exasperated feeling, passed out on the ground afterwards because that's what I'm going after. And definitely, this program definitely brings that, especially if you're bringing it to the intensity that you should be and the intensity that they're asking you to. Definitely a great program. And other than that, that's it for this week. Oh, 100 push-ups. I got faster. Last week it was awful. I did it to failure the first set, and then after that I was just kind of screwed. So I was a little smarter this time and did 5 sets of 20. Or I did 30 and then 20 from then on out, or whatever equals to 100. You know what I mean. But definitely got a lot better time. I think I shaved off like 30 seconds, 45 seconds off of what I got first week because I wasn't very smart about it first week. But you know what? That's why we do it, and that's what we learn. And other than that, week 2 in the books, and I'm headed to the gym right now to start up week 3. I look forward to it. I saw the workout, and got some new things being thrown out at you these next week and 2 weeks, seeing as deload's coming up week 5. So they're trying to throw in some new things in there. Let's see. I think I actually have it right here. Let's see a little preview of what we got next week. Yeah, this week we got single arm dumbbell rows. We haven't been doing that. This time we got barbell shrugs. So yeah, some new things. Oh, we got some stability ball stuff. So Bulgarian split squat jumps. Kind of wish I wouldn't have looked that far. But yeah, so this program's got new things thrown out at you. But other than that, guys, have a good day. If you haven't checked out the program, please look into it. Google it. Joe DeFranco, he's awesome. He has a YouTube page too. So look it up. And Coach Steven, break yourself down, build yourself up, and stay hungry. Have a good one.